this is Amy from Heath Robinson and Sons. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. This is Shelly from Smelting Pot PLC.
Okay, so let's get started.
Yeah.
Shall we start from the payment terms?
Okay, I think we can start from the payment first, and we would like to offer you some like advance payment, but we have about like 30%. We can just pay about 30% in advance. And what do you have in your mind?
Actually, we do require advance payment, and our like the lowest standard is like 40%. But I think we can like talk about this. Maybe I can give you some discount, and you can step back a little bit, like maybe 37%.
Can I first ask you about like if I pay like 30% for advance payment, then how about the second payment or the final payment? What do you have in your mind? Do you think that in how long the period should I need to pay?
Actually, I think that a payment within a month or a month and a half would be good for me. But I think the date on for the payments depends on how much you pay. So on the advance payment and after the implementation and the end payment.
Okay, so if I pay about like 35% at first, can I got to have the whole payment, like I will pay about in 3 months, because like equipment needs to be tested, and I need to have the time to test if it works satisfactory. Yeah.
But during this time, we still need like to spend some cost on like warranty and after sales service. So I think 3 months is a little bit too long.
But how long the warranty can you give us?
Let's talk about this later, but I think we should finish this task first.
Okay. I can at most pay you the advance cost about 33%.
But that's a little bit low because I just offered you a discount, like maybe 37 first in the first payment.
But
it's a little bit low for me, a little bit high for you. We both step backwards a little bit.
Then how about like how about the middle of us, like 35? We cannot be more. And if you can accept the advanced cost for 35%, then maybe I can discuss with my boss that we can pay the whole, like the second payment and the total payment within like 2 months. And I think it's long enough for us to test about the equipment, and we also step back a little bit.
But the situation now is like I'm keep stepping backward and like giving you the room to negotiate, but the standard that you just mentioned is like I feel like that I'm not so benefiting from it. So I'd say that if you wanna take 35% as your first payment, can we just set the whole payment at like probably a month? Because actually that's the standard of the business field. And like 1.5 months is kind of like offering some room to pay the payment.
so in your business field, it is about 1 month to 1.5 to pay the whole payment. Because in our culture, we can have like a period for us to make sure that the equipment really works, and we need to be sure that if we want to settle this for a longer time. So if you want to be like in a month, so for us to make the whole payments, then maybe we should have like a longer warranty or another measures for us to make sure that your equipment really fits our standard. Because the the advance payment my boss gave us is about 30%, and 35 is a bit too high for us. Yeah, so if I go back and tell him that I need to give you about 40% advance
No, not
cost.
40%, 37.
Yeah, if I need to be
2% higher, only a little bit.
yeah, so if I need to be like, because the 30 is his willing advance cost, and 35 is the most. So if I need to be 2% higher, and because the cost of the equipment is so high, then I need to give him another benefit or another reason that why I can give you this high of advance payment.
I see, and as you just mentioned, 30% is like the willing payment. Yeah, and 35 is the highest, right? But actually 40 is my lowest. So I would say that because my boss wants me to like get at least 40% advance payment. Then in this situation, if I get a little lower and you get a little higher, I think it's like equal for two of us.
So okay, so 37 is way higher and a little bit lower than yours. Then what can we discuss next? I think we can settle about 37 now, and we can
Okay.
get to discuss about the other part.
Okay, good to hear that, and thank you so much. So let's talk about the warranty.
Okay.
And the situation is that I can offer you like covering the manufacturer's faults and also cover the replacement of all faulty parts, but the duration will be different. And actually, we provide the warranty period in 1 year.
So what's the difference about the duration? Can you explain more?
Actually, the covering replacement of all faulty parts would be like relatively shorter than the covers of manufacturer's faults, because it's more complicated and it requires more work. And when the period takes long, we're like just repairing the accidental faults and like the wear and tear in a free way. So that's not really good for us. So I'd say that the covers for replacement of faulty parts would be like maybe a month.
More than the manufacturer's fault?
It's like a 1 year.
Okay. So it's like two plans and I can choose one of them?
No, it's actually together, because we provide both these services, and
Yeah.
one will last longer and one will like be a short-term one.
Okay, so I've seen the manufacturer faults. You say the duration is about a year. Can I can I negotiate with you that you offer me like a longer warranty in the manufacturer's faults, and maybe I can like give you some additional cost, but can you give me some discounts
Uh,
if I want to expand the warranty duration of like the accidental cost?
I think it's negotiable. How about
Mm.
if I offer you a longer warranty period and you can offer me a higher percentage of the payment after implementation?
Okay, so how long can you expand for me the warranty period?
Like, I'll double it as a 2 year.
2 years. So can I have like 2 years warranty duration, and you can cover the like accidental cover with like no extra cost, or maybe have a discount?
Maybe like with no. I'd say that I need to ask my boss for it, but I think it's negotiable for like some discounts.
Okay.
And if you can offer like more percentage of payment after the implementation, and maybe there will be more room for like no excessive costs.
So how much percentage of the cost of implementation are you like you want me to pay?
Let's say like 45.
45. So the advance cost is 37%, then and the implementation is 45. So I got to pay like about 20 or 30% to like the second payment,
Like 18.
or 18. I think it is okay for me. I think it is okay for me to like pay you in advance so that we can cooperate. And I think you can go back to your boss and he'll be glad. But I would like to have a warranty period longer, and I can pay you like the advance cost and the settlement cost for more.
So here's the situation. You need a longer period of the warranty.
Yeah, I would like to have about 3 years.
Okay, so actually 3 years is quite long.
Yeah. But because of the like characteristic of the equipment, we would like to use about like 20 or 30 years. Then I think 3 years is appropriate, and we can offer you like the cost in a different way.
What different way?
Like if you say just like you said, the payment terms, the settlement payment we can give you about, you say 45 or 50 something. I can pay you in like a month, but instead we want to have a longer warranty so that you can achieve your goals. Like you can get your payment in a month, and I can achieve my goals. Like I know that your company can give us a warranty about 3 years, then I can feel safe and free to use your equipment and pay you in advance.
Okay.
Yeah.
So maybe like, can I increase the percentage of the payment after implementation to like 50, and after that, you can pay the rest of the 13% in 1 month, because I think like 13% is like easier to pay for you in 1 month.
Yeah. I think it's okay.
So I got 37 in the first section, 50 in the second, and
13 in the last.
Okay. So that's a 3-year warranty.
Yeah.
And so the cover of manufacturer's fault will last for like 3 years. Yeah.
Yeah.
And this one is still a month, right? The covering of replacement of all faulty parts. Because it's really cost too much if we extend the period of the covering replacement of all faulty parts.
Yeah, it is okay for us, but the manufacturer's fault part, the accidental cover cost can be at like no extra cord or at a discount for us.
I'll ask for the discount.
Okay.
And I'll like write a mail to you
Okay.
after I confirm information. So let's move on.
To after sales
Yes.
contrast. Okay.
So actually, what we provide now is the manufacturer's engineer can be called within normal working hours,
Mm-hmm.
and also the manufacturer guarantees to answer the call. I say like within 3 days because the period is quite long.
Okay, it is okay for us. I think the most like urgent part or the crucial part for us is the 24-hour immediate call service because our production process continue day and night. So if the equipment is like this is like it is not functioning, then it will be a lot of cost for us.
Okay, I see. So maybe we can like because it's a really high cost for us too,
Mhm.
and I'm wondering if we can adjust the first point I just mentioned, which is manufacturer's engineer can be called within normal working hours.
Mhm.
We can like schedule up a specific time, like for example the start of the day and the afternoon, like 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. so that they can work on their other works like more effectively. So it's not like they can be called within normal working hours, but in a specific time period, so that we
Okay.
can like offer put more efforts on the 24-hour immediate call out service.
Okay, that would be nice.
Okay, so we should schedule up our like the specific time period of the the manufacturer's engineer
Yeah.
call times, and for the 24-hour immediate call out service, I say that it's a cost of an additional 3,000 per year. Is that okay for you?
3,000 per year is a little bit higher. Could you offer us a little bit discount because we are going to like cooperate with your company and
In the long term.
in the long term? So maybe can we have a little bit discount on this? Because we cut our cost in the manufacturing engineers normal working hours time, so we can put the cost into the 24-hour immediate call out service.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, let me think of it. So what's in your mind about the budget?
I think if you can offer us like 30 or 40% off, that would be appropriate and nice.
That's a little bit too much because it's really expensive to provide this service.
But we have cut the cost of the normal working hours call out of the engineer, then I think it can like put some cost in this part, and what you offer was $3,000. So if it is a 40% off, then that would be 18,000. Maybe I can offer you like 2,000 to 2,400 per year. Is it okay for you to have?
How about 2,600? Because actually we are going to have a long-term contract. So if you say that 60% is really too much.
Then maybe 30% off, 2,100 per year, and we can just put our working hours cost into the 24-hour immediate call out, and also we can sign a longer contract with you.
Let me think about it, because we have already offered a longer period of warranty, and still there's a room for discounts of the additional cost you've just mentioned you will pay, right? Yeah, and that's a really I think I've stepped back a lot already, and because we often don't offer the warranty so long like that.
But we also make some compromise, like in our country and our culture, we usually don't pay about 85 or 87% in just two part of payment. We usually will have the time to make sure if we're going to settle down or not. So if we have to pay almost the whole cost in a month, if we're going to pay the whole cost in a month, then we have to make sure that we can continue to work day and night, and the whole equipment is okay. Yeah.
Let me think about it, because actually let me think about it. Maybe I should ask my boss, because he gave me the budget like this. 2,700 will be the lowest.
You can ask him, and we can negotiate that next time. It's okay.
How about like 200 and 260? No, 2,600. Right.
That's a little bit higher than what we have expect. Or 2,500.
2,550, the middle value.
What I was expecting is about 200. It's about 2,100, and it's a way too high.
But same for me, it's way too low.
Yeah. So between 200 and 2,100, and how much were you expecting?
I probably expected 2,700, but offering a discount, so I said that 2,600. And you mentioned that 2,500, and I mean that surely get the middle value of this.
Okay, so 200, 500, and
No, 2,550.
2,550.
Yes.
I $200, $550. I think it's quite close to our budget, but I'm not really sure about my boss will be happy or not. 200, 550. Can it just be like 200 and 500?
But it really
2,500.
costs a lot for the warranty service, and we need the payment.
Okay, if you can give us the 3-year warranty, I think that is okay. And can you give us like a month of like the trying period?
You mean the trying period of the equipment?
Yeah. And
What do you mean of the trying period? Because you mean that we offering like exchange for the fault ones, or
yeah, if in the 30 days.
yeah, it's like
Okay.
in the covering replacement of all faulty parts. It's already included in our warranty.
Oh, okay. Then I think it is okay. 2,550.
Yeah. So
Okay.
let's summarize our deal. You should pay 37% in the first section
Yep.
for the advance payment. After that, when we do the implementation, you should offer 50%.
Yep.
After that, you should pay like 30% in a month.
Got
Right.
it. Yeah.
And for the warranty part, we will have a 3-year of warranty, and in the terms, the cover of manufacturer's faults will be provided 3 years, and replacement of all faulty parts will last a month.
Yep.
Just as you mentioned. And the after sales service would be we will schedule up a specific time period for you to like contact the engineer, and the manufacturer guarantees will answer the call within 3 days. Yes.
It's
And
okay for this.
the final price for the additional cost of the 24-hour immediate call out service is like $2,550.
Yep. Okay.
So I think
I think that's all.
that's okay, right?
Yeah, that's okay.
So thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thank you.